Hi everybody, welcome back to our small house. We had an issue come up and I didn't know really what was going on, so I came in and my wife was all excited and she was wanted me to open up the box immediately and see what's inside of it, because she said the shades might be off. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask my question to my wife, because I didn't know what was going on with this project. So what about these shades?
Yeah, so when the boxes were delivered, I took a little glimpse inside just to check on the color. And when I did, I noticed that the ones in the boxes looked a little lighter than what I had remembered from the door at Lowe's. So I went to Lowe's to borrow this door here to take home so that we can compare it to the shade that has been delivered to our house. And as it turns out, it is a couple shades lighter than a door, as you can see. Maybe the camera can't really pick it up, but when you see it with your own eyes, the door is like a reddish cherry color, but what's in the box is more of a honey tone color.
So what did Lowe say they could do for us when we explained the situation?
They said that it is common for cherry wood to darken over time as they get exposed to sunlight and as they age. Basically, they're going to send someone out here tomorrow to look at it, just to make sure that it's within the normal scope and that the color isn't completely off. So we're just going to do a visual check with the pros just to make sure that this is going to age and change over time to this color.
And how long did they say it would change to that darker cherry that we wanted?
I'm not quite sure. They say pretty much when you open the plastic and they get exposed to the sunlight, it should take just a couple weeks, but then with the years it continually gets redder and darker with time. So that's what we're hoping for, because this is what we like and this is what we ordered. We don't want the honey tone.
So did we base our decisions off that particular color there?
Yeah, this is what we liked and picked out.
That darker cherry.
We do not want this honey tone wood. We want it actually a little red, a little richer.
Okay. So if we do end up with that honey tone wood, would it throw our complete concept out?
No, I still like, it's beautiful wood. It is. But this pops against our countertop a little better. Mm-hmm. So we do hope that it will eventually darken to this. But we'll see what the Lowe's and the Schuler expert has to say.
Okay. Well, that's one of our bumps in the road for our milestones. So we have opened up the boxes and taken a look at the color, and what we have assessed is that the colors are different shades. Now what my wife is holding there is basically we actually sort of had the sample. We were able to get a hold of the sample of the actual door at Lowe's and bring it to sort of take a look to see how far it was off, and it was farther off than we anticipated. So that's what my wife's holding, is the actual sample you would receive at Lowe's. So those door samples you go to. You would see. And we were able to bring one home and actually compare it a little bit more, tortured it, and noticed that it was off. So having said that, this box has been open for I would say a week, 2 weeks maybe, and I do notice that it is darkening a little just by the light of it. So I would say that it might darken because we have a lot of natural light in our kitchen. That the darkening will happen pretty quickly probably. But again, we just want to make absolutely sure that it is going to happen and it will change that tone, because our whole concept is based off of this sort of cherry wood here.
So we'll follow up with you when we hear from the expert.